Okay, we are back with more Outcast. Have a longer session this time. I am going to struggle to get my sea legs back because this game is pretty complicated and pretty old. I do know that the main thing I want to be doing here is trying to raid the temple in the center of the map. I don't think there's actually too much else I can do in the meantime. So I'm going to try to go to the desert and see if I can figure out how much money I need to buy upgrades to make that raid slightly more likely to be successful. I want to get eaten by these fish. Getting eaten by the fish regardless. I want to get some of this. Pick up the explosives. That would be great. Okay. Basically have to find a pier to surface on. That's the temple that I want to raid, but I want to have better gear before I attempt it. Review my buttons. How do I get to my map? Tab. This thing. Okay. So I could go to the desert. The desert is in somewhere in my future Marstead notes here. Desert City is in the far southwest corner. I'm going to try to go there first just to see if I can buy anything or at least see what everything costs. Unlock. I think there's probably plenty of things I can find just from walking around in the meantime. Don't think I have anything new. I guess I can ask about Khazar.
Do you know anything about Khazar?
His memories still feel
Game's a little
warm
loud.
in
I'm
our
gonna turn it down a
essence.
bit here.
He helped Talan whenever he could, and talked of the coming of you when Feyran began to become powerful.
Tell me about Feyran.
I can find no words to describe how much I want him to be dead, but I must not say these things out loud.
Iran's our
His
bad guy,
power
like invader
is
guy.
far-reaching.
Do you know anything about the other temples?
The other three Essence Temples have a secret, I have been told. Something to do with your Mon. I am sure the Shamas must know more than I.
Where are the other temples in Shamazaar?
When you go to the northwest of the Temple Fae,
Ah,
you will see
voice
the
acting said
little guy.
northwest, Texas northeast.
What do you know about the Temple Fae?
Feyran built the Temple Fae to be in the center of Shamazaar. He surrounded it with water and has filled the water with dangerous sankar. The only way to cross the water safely is by boat, which the soldiers do every moon to come out and begin work.
Where are the other temples in Shamazaar?
When you go to the north...
Okay. Temple Fae seems like it's the most well-guarded area of this whole zone. I'm not accidentally going southeast here. This is north. Yeah, so the Desert Temple is all the way in that corner. But I guess I can still walk around these zones to try to find loot, because I'm probably going to need it to sell to make money. The rest of the game is like almost inaudible, since the voice acting is really cranked, so I'll keep it at this tier, but if you think it's too loud or too quiet at times, just let me know. Don't think those guys aggroed me. They can aggro me. Thing I have to be worried about. Game is really ambitious for 1999. It sounds like it didn't even run on the hardware that it came out on. I look at my quest journal. It says, find the Mon, find and stop Narn. You may know about the Mon. Stop risk production and find the Essence Stone. I have to get idols and bring all the idols to the temples, and one of the idols I need is in the Temple Fae, which they kind of make it seem like that's an endgame objective, but I feel like it shouldn't be here. There's the teleporter that I'm going for. Goes to Talonzar, the desert city. There's a bunch of shops in it. And I can probably set up, I have a device that works as fast travel. It's a little bit janky though, because I like have to put it on the ground, remember where I put it, and then teleport back to it. So I think I put one in one of the other cities a while ago. Whoa. I guess there's a bunch of other maps too that I could check out if I have to. I think Talonzar is entirely a city. I don't think there's any like outside stuff here. Let's see what my options are for upgrades. Saving is really complicated if I recall. I think you press F2. F2 to bring out the save crystal. Z to put things away. Okay. F2 to get the save crystal, and then E to use a held item. That's how you save. And we have to remember this, so we'll just keep going clockwise. Which Bach am I in?
Yo, Shorty. Which Bach am I in?
You are in the meat box. All meat is sold here. The best merchant is Ominel.
Where can I find Ominel?
Him right over there, Urukai.
Why I would need meat.
What kind of meat do you sell?
I have all kinds, Urukai. The most popular is Tuanha, but some like Abor, and even Ventelope now and then, but mostly Tuanha. They do not taste good, but they are the easiest to kill.
Okay. Gotta look for other box here. I think there are dangerous parts of the city where I can be attacked. What Bach is this?
Come get your sacred objects.
How you doing?
Urukai, yards be thanked, you have arrived.
Yeah, wonderful. Can I ask what you do?
My brothers will be so jealous I was the first.
Main character is
to
such an
meet you.
asshole.
Your brothers?
I have many brothers. We grew up together, were converted together, and all have the same business, one that spreads hope and comfort to all Talan.
What is that?
We all sell sacred objects of the yards to those who would like to have them. These sacred objects have been traded for many moons, and all who have them feel they have a piece of the yards with them.
You've got some of my stuff? Great, let me see what you have.
Why, of course, Urukai. I would be most happy to sell you any of the objects.
Hold on a second, Zippy. What do you mean, sell me the objects? They're my equipment.
I can see why you are upset, Urukai. But once you hear our story, you will understand why we must ask for Zorkins for these objects, even from you. I will alert my brothers that you have met with me first, so they can expect your arrival.
Buy object. Let's see. I think this is the one I already have. Cost 420 for a SLNTB. It did kind of make the inventory as difficult to follow as possible. So F is inventory. Make sure I don't already have one of the guns he sells here. I don't think I do.
How much are your objects, creep?
Have you been sleeping or something, Ulukai? No Talon seems to be fearful of you anymore. Hardly any who stop me want to buy a sacred object even at their lowest price. Could you not stir them up a bit more? I need to catch up to my brothers.
You have F-Link. I already have a med kit. Don't think I need the ammo.
Take your damn Zorkins.
Make sure you scare other Talon when using this, okay? Drive my prices up. Come get your sacred objects.
Okay. But don't get a notepad entry for that. Put stuff away as Z. Yeah. Me go ahead and activate a save from after I bought the silent thing. Let's see about this item. F. Guess it doesn't go in my main inventory. Hold on. F is the inventory. Getting this thing out was useful. Spot useful stuff. Scroll wheel to zoom. X for X-ray. Can I put it away though? How do I put it away? F6 again? No. Right click, there we go. You takes my weapon out. I think there's a way. All general notepad. Review guns is R. Here we go. I started with the HK. I just bought the Silent B. I can get the Uza Shi. Current level 0, available level 0. I have like no ammo for it. Keep trying to talk to people here.
Can I see you for a second? Hello.
The Ulukai is here. The Yards have spoken and delivered you. I, Shamazaar, await the words of the Ulukai.
I get a free heal from this guy, that's good.
Could you heal me?
My essence shall mingle with yours, Ulukai.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate the essence. This game has this like crazy system where there's like reputation with all the different groups of NPCs.
Can I see you for a second? Hi there.
You are welcome here, Ulukai. I am known as Yagu, and I sell Riss.
Tell me a little about your Riss.
We are taxed for our sales on Riss to the other Talons, but we also have to buy the Riss from the soldiers at a high price. It makes it hard for Talon to afford the Riss, but it does not matter much because the soldiers take most of the Riss produced in Shamazaar for themselves.
To work on the risk production thing on the other map. Bach am I in?
Can I see you for a second? Which Bach am I in?
This is Rissbok. Most Talon get their Riss from Yagu or Nika.
What do you sell?
All what I have is for sale, but now I have nothing you need, Ulukai.
It is pretty impressive that they have every NPC is able to like answer these questions, right? Like they know what district they're in based on placement, and they know what NPCs they're pointing to based on relative position. Mild falling damage. I know I have a quest to disable risk production. So risk is cultivated vegetable.
Can I see you for a second? Which Bach am I in?
This is the Rispok.
Okay. Spock is entirely the eastern side of the map, I think. I gotta watch out for the red guys here. I don't want to get aggroed while I'm exploring around.
Come get your secret objects.
Oh, that's interesting. So he upgrades my base gun. Which is that? 280?
Take your damn Zorkins.
Why do you gotta say that every time you buy stuff,
Make sure
man?
you scare other talent when using this, okay? Drive my prices up. Come get your secret objects.
Current level 1, available level 1. Gotcha. Can see if anyone else is selling upgrades for my main gun, because that might be all I need to raid this place. Don't think I can easily see how much money I have. I have 800 Zorkins. Okay. Careful with that.
Can I ask you something? Hi there.
I never believed I would get to meet you, Urukai. Have you need of something metal to be built? I am
okay.
Zack, and my metal is the best.
What can you build?
I have built almost anything you will see with metal on it. Traps in Okar, family bracelets for all Talan, even the machines in Mutazar. The rock crusher there was my largest work. The crusher part took me 300 moons to build.
Okay, so I can't do anything with him now, but I make a note that he exists. He's in the... Let's see. Western center part of the city.
Come get your secret objects. Come get your secret objects.
He doesn't have the upgrade. Probably do need to make more ammo for the gun, because I was running out of that before.
Come here a second, would you? Which Bach am I in?
The Builder's Book. If you want something built, see Azirad or Zack.
I really need to find Azirad.
Him right over there, Urukai.
Chilling somewhere, presumably.
Can I ask you something? Greetings.
I was wondering when you would come see me.
Should I know you?
Urukai, I am the one called Azirat. My skills with Helidian carving are second to no talent. I cannot wait to help you in your mission.
About carving.
Tell me more about the Helidium carving you do.
I am an Eloi Talon, and my essence allows me the skill to carve Helidium in very
Eloi
precise
was
ways.
east.
I have made some very delicate things of beauty
Also
and
an
balance.
element. It's
but
blue,
none
friendly.
of these matter this moon.
Why is that?
Feyran forces me to use my essence to carve for his soldiers weapons from the Helidium.
Carve the weapons?
Yes, there is a raw type of essence in the Helidium stone itself. Only Fey Talon can use it though. Feyran discovered that if a Fey Talon uses his essence with a well-carved piece of Helidium that has been made by us, then a stream of dangerous essence comes forth.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The weapons are works of sheer beauty, such skill. Then they are used and thrown away when their essence runs dry. When I hear of what my weapons do to other Talon, it makes my essence cry out. But if I do not continue to make them, another Talon will. Such is the life that I am burdened with.
I hope I'll be able to put a stop to all that.
And this is my hope as well. If you need my services, you let me know. And if you happen to see a Talon with a very beautiful piece of carved Helidium on a chain, let me know.
Bring to
stolen from me this moon.
About the thief.
Tell me about this thief.
I know only he was a Ganda Talon.
Ganda
His clothes
is
were of those from the Shamazaar miners.
blue.
He can run fast. I chased him all the way to the construction block on the other side of the city before I lost him.
How did he steal your piece?
When my
Whoa. The fuck?
soldiers coming,
God damn it. Asshole. Come on, I want to be able to shoot you, but I can't do it from in here. I think I accidentally killed non-soldiers there. And now I can't get out! Fuck! Well, I just died, so now I have to... try to recreate what I just did. Try not to get aggroed this time. Guess I could see if I had an autosave. Oh shit. Wrong gun. I gotta change my guns here. You heal me, man?
Come here a second, would you?
the Ulu.
Could you heal?
Wait for him to finish casting here. I have to like do something to actually get them to be dead. There they go. Okay. Can't heal right now. Thank you. There's somebody else aggroed on me here. Oh, that's why. Right, there he goes. He's actually dead.
Come get your secret objects.
You the guy that had the upgrade? Yes.
Take your damn Zork.
Don't be such a dick about it, dude.
I have another Talon who was into.
You?
Come get your secret objects.
He exhaust the dialogue with Zach, with the other Talon guy, the builder guy.
Come get your secret objects.
Hey, he's got another one. Nice.
Take your...
With the Come get your secret objects. Come get your secret objects.
F2 save. I have level 2. Okay. Don't know if there's anyone here I can sell things to for money. At least no one's been offering to let me sell them stuff right now. See if you can point me to Zach. Oh, I don't know about them yet, do I? Okay. It's the note I left is that they're on the western side of the facility, so they're probably further along. I think that's him. Save after I talk to him. Guys did not aggro me when I'm walking around later. How much better my gun is now that it's level 2. Guy's got a lot of health. Out of ammo, that's not good. Don't think this guy's actually dead. They're telling me about there's a way to actually finish them off. I don't know where this... Oh shit, more aggro guys. Try to run away. I don't know if I want to spend all that ammo on fighting those guys. I think I'm going to load back to when I talk to Zach here. Where Zach is. Gotta find the guy in the builder's box. Which box am I in?
Yo, Shorty, which box am I in?
The Sankar box is where you are now, Ulkai. All Sankar for Talan are sold here. Gizo sells the most.
Don't want to get aggroed by those guys. What's up, man?
Which box am I in?
You have entered the pottery box, Ulukai. See Tezu if you want a cheap pot.
It's like right near where Zach was. Guy was telling me all this quest stuff. Oh, shit, I just got, I think. Try to run away. Fuck, they're full on aggro on me, aren't they? Yeah. Try to get the hell out of here. Very costly in terms of ammo to actually try to fight those guys.
Which box?
This is the risk.
Come get your sacred objects.
Talk to the guy with the sacred objects. I'm still trying to obtain as many gun upgrades as I can. He doesn't have any. I don't think I want to buy ammo because I think I can craft it with metal if I go back to the green zone. I think the builder's block is like just barely past here. Let me save again here.
Which box am I in?
This is...
Don't want to be in the wrist box.
Excuse me, pal.
All the way
Tell
around.
me about these taxes.
When it comes to speaking,
This might have been the guy. There are guys who could aggro from here, so I gotta be
Greetings.
careful.
I was one
Should I know?
who looked up.
Tell me more.
I am
Why is that?
Farah.
Carve?
Yes,
Yeah,
the weapon,
I hope.
and
Tell me about.
I know
How did he?
when my back was turned, like
What is this thing?
a nice piece of iridium.
Can you tell me more about these?
There
He's
is
wearing on
nothing
his
I cannot
neck.
do with a piece of iridium, Mulukai. If you ever find yourself with a weapon that has need of a type of essence to charge it, I can make it more powerful.
Okay. Red can make weapons requiring essence more powerful. Lydium. Now I should have a quest for the thief, yeah. Construction supply block on the other side of town. Thinks he can enhance my energy weapons.
Can you tell?
There is nothing I cannot.
Put that away. Save now that we talked to him. His name is Azarad. Basically the first ever open world game. It's way too ambitious for its time. I don't think it even ran on the hardware it came out on.
Which box am I in?
This is the animal skin box. If you look for one, then Jokas can help you maybe.
Where can I find the leader of this region?
Have you been to the fruit box? I believe he is there, just east of the Palace Fay.
Could you tell me about the Palace Fay?
Feyran lives in the... Soldiers are coming. Move away from
Fuck.
me.
God damn it. Did just save. Careful not to waste ammo this time like I was before. Guy's essence. Okay. I think there's a way for me to ensure that he despawns here. I think he's gonna get back up since I didn't see his essence fade away there. Hey guys.
Which box am I in?
You have entered the pottery box, Ulukai.
Don't want to be in the pottery box. Root box must be this way. Hey Bucky, how you doing?
Which box am I in?
Stand all the way up.
You have entered the pottery.
No upgrades from him.
Which Bach am I in?
This is the spice book. You could visit Zagu if you need some spice, but be careful of what you eat.
Come get your sacred object.
Spice Bach. Just as the construction box is on the other side of town entirely.
Hello there.
Ulukai, spare some Zorkins.
A lot of Zirkons.
There you are.
This will buy much food, thank you.
Which Bach am I in?
This is the spice book.
Still in the Spice Bach. Aggro guy is not far from me, so I gotta be a little careful here.
You are in the fruit book, Ulukai. If you look for fruit,
Okay, the leader guy is here somewhere. Doesn't have what I want.
Come, get your sacred object.
That was funny. Triggered his bark like a million times. Alright, so I think I save again here since there's nearby assholes. They may have already aggroed me, actually. What you doing there, bud?
What are you playing?
Croax song.
What would it take to shut you up?
Whoa, what the
For
fuck?
you, I can think only of this much.
Give him 90s organs to stop playing music?
No, too much. Which Bach am I in?
You are in the fruit book.
Where can I find the leader of this region?
You want that talon there?
Yo, Shorty. Where can I find the leader of this region?
Him right over there, Ulukai.
Come here a second, would you? Where can I find the leader of this region?
You want that talon there?
Yeah, every unit in the game is able to point to them. Interesting.
Yo, Shorty. Hello.
You have come to do business with Zot, but he wonders why.
Who is Zot?
I am the Talon, leader of Okriana, or rather, the gatherer of taxes for Faeran.
Could you explain to me a bit about your taxes?
When a Talon begins a shop here, he must pay a large tax every few moons to the forces of Faeran. These Zorkins go towards paying the soldiers, or otherwise they would begin leaving Faeran and going off on their own.
Is there any way you could stop paying the taxes to Faeron?
I would be reverted for sure if I even thought of doing such a thing. But watching other Talons suffering for not paying their taxes is something I cannot bear to watch again. I could only find the courage to do this on a few conditions, Urukai.
And those are?
You have done a great job, Urukai, but there is still unrest in the essence of the Talon. All are upset about the fight between Zos and Heza, because it is slowing the flow of Lambi.
Have you any idea what kind of food resources Faeron has overall?
Feeding his forces is not the problem for Faeran. They remain strong.
What about the soldiers' weapons?
Their weapons seem as strong as ever.
What about the soldiers' morale?
They tax us as much as they can here, and have all of it to themselves.
They are very happy about that.
Oh shit, there's enemy guys near here. I want that ammo just located. I think I'm gonna get attacked if I leave this building. I'm gonna leave that one in place just in case I have to like step back time if I really fuck something up. Peter, I want to try to find this. I have 5 shots left, so I really need to make sure I pick up all this ammo. Root Bach might be pointing to construction. Ow.
What's up?
Ulukai, can you help me?
With what?
Our crane was lifting a large box, and now it has gone out of control. We cannot make it stop.
What can I do?
I am not sure, Ulukai. But whatever you do, please do not destroy the box. I am Mogad, and I will reward you if you can do this.
Any advice on how to stop that box?
We were trying to hit it, but we cannot do it with enough strength. Maybe you could use some of your smaller weapons to slow it until it stops by itself.
Try that. I did just save. Nope. Doesn't really work. Keep detecting ammo and stuff nearby, but I don't think I can afford to get to any of it. Go ahead and accept this quest for now.
Excuse me, pal. What?
Add that as a quest. A large box is loose. Try and stop it for Mogad.
Excuse me, pal. Which Bach am I in?
The construction box.
Okay, this is where we wanted to be.
Ulukai. If you need
Guy who
materials to
stole...
build,
Oh,
go
shit.
see-
Shot at again? Away! This is the right Bach, though, so I gotta find a guy who's got a necklace. That's a bunch of med packs. Oh, did I just get the necklace? I think I did. Pretty convenient. Let's see. Review. Its inventory is F. That might be good enough, but I want to walk all the way back in case I actually needed to recover it from a specific person. So we press F2 to get the save item out, and then we press E. Save. Probably need to talk to the leaders of each of the Bachs here.
Which Bach am I in?
The construction box.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Haza?
His cart goes all around Okeana, usually very fast. He will always come back around with time.
Oh, fucking hell yeah. I think that's exactly, yes, that's the ammo I needed. Beautiful. Be careful going in here because this might be where all of the aggro guys are. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. Try to do as many quests here as I can. Main reason for coming here is to get upgrades to try to raid the temple in the green zone, but I can't tell if that's like supposed to be the last thing I do. Your aggro guys in this area, I'm gonna be a little careful here. Hey, what's up?
Which Bach am I in?
This is the brewer book, where lumpy is made. Zos makes the best lumpy.
I can't find him. Lumpy is... I don't have it in my lexicon, do I? Assume it's just like beer. Another key. Key detected, okay. But right, using keys is slightly annoying. Alright, we're back at the meat box. That's okay. Might just want to try to find the person I'm intended to talk to in each of these regions here.
Which Bach am I?
It's a meat box.
You are in the meat bog. All
Where's Omanel?
Where can I find Omanel?
that is him right there.
Oh, pff. Hey Omanel, what's up, bud? I guess we're all good with him. Nothing I can do.
Can I ask you something?
Didn't mean to ask about taxes.
Tell me about...
Some aggro guards on my left up here, so I'm going to try to sneak around them if possible. I think I'm going to have to get aggroed here. They're going to see me no matter what here.
Hi there.
You are welcome here, Ulukai. Soldiers coming.
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, risk guy. To drop aggro from these dudes. chasing me pretty actively, it seems like. I think this is a locked building that I can probably hide in. There's another key. Don't think the keys are specific to certain doors. Also, damn it. You F2 E. Lock doors. Okay, so to open this door, I have notes in my future Marstead files about how to use a key. At a locked door, go to the inventory with F and select the key to carry it. Door key. First try. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Who's got spiders in here, guys? What the hell? At least this is the kind of ammo that I need, but I'm going to spend all of my current ammo killing these spiders. A bunch of loot from them, so that's cool. Opening these is definitely worth it, it seems like. Money. Uh-oh, fuck. Did you guys hear me shooting or something? You must have heard me shooting the spiders or something. They've been reverted. Can't get that loot. Oh, no, I got it. There we go. All right, beautiful. Let's save for all that. Probably should just try to find all the locked doors I can. There's a ton of resources in there. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can get out of here. I've had this problem before. Okay. Whoever's up on the roof here. Stop falling on your face, man. What's up, buddy? Which block am I in?
Which block am I in?
This is the
Okay, wrist block. Like rice, basically. I think this is the way to the builder's block, which is the guy I'm looking for here. See if this counts as his necklace. Shit. It does count as his necklace, but there's a guy here. If he's already aggroed on me or not. How much ammo do I only have 27 ammo. Use so much ammo killing guys in this game. Don't know if those guys see me. Don't think they do. I think we're okay. Hey man, I found your necklace.
I found something and was wondering if it was yours.
You found it? Did you revert him?
Who?
The thief! Tell me, how did he die?
I found it on the ground, Azarad. Boy, you sure get a mad on when
Get a
someone takes
mad
your
on?
things, don't you?
He stole something very precious to me. I wanted the same for him.
Don't worry. I don't think he'll be coming this way anytime soon.
Thank you, Ulugai. I am in your debt.
Sweet. Take a bunch of shit from you. Appreciate that. I do need to find more upgrades. I've only found 2. Don't think I have anywhere near enough ammo to take on the building in the main zone. These watchtowers have loot in them, it seems like. We're also constantly patrolled by the aggro Holland. We want to fuck with the endless desert. Be a bad idea. Osrod can enhance my weapons. Zoss and Haza fight. Large box is loose. Try and stop it. We need to Google the how to stop the box thing. Guard towers don't have any more loot in them. Back this way then. Try to see if I spot any other locked doors. It seems like opening them is super worth it. There could also be other zones besides this one that I haven't been to in the initial green zone. Should go find the healer Talon. He's not far from here, if I recall correctly. You save now that I've done the necklace quest. I think the healer guy was like near the beginning of this area. Probably ask for directions to the nearest Shamaz. Tried to buy from this guy several times, yeah. Locate Talon.
Can I see you for a second? Is there a Shamaz in this city?
You would be looking for Shamazaar. Go find his home near the west wall of the Palace Fae. Just do not enter the High Town.
West wall. For ammo. I bought from you.
Come get your secret objects.
The west wall. Looking for locked doors around the city too. Uh-oh. Want to get stuck. Here guys who can aggro me. A little careful.
Come get your secret objects.
About Hightown.
What can you tell me about the High Town?
It is a very dangerous place, Ulukai. The best soldiers are up there. No Talan ever wants a reason to go near that place. Most public reversions happen in the square in the middle of the high town.
Any of that's particularly helpful.
Come get your secret objects.
Don't think I've tried. Oh, this is the blacksmith guy. So I thought the healer, the Shamaz, was like right in this area. Right near where Zach was, but I don't see him unless if he's significantly further along the wall. There's a bunch of loot on this roof over here. Nice. Cream. Money. What am I doing on money? And 1,050 Zorkins. That's great. I've spent a decent amount here already. Mostly vegetation I'm running through here. Y'all know where the Shamaz is? Excuse me.
Excuse me, pal. What do you sell?
All what
I need to find Zagu.
Ulukai, I
Get up here. Just covering this entire western wall. I hope that the Shamaz didn't get like shot or something. It's possible. Might go try to craft more ammo for my main gun. I haven't found anybody else who sells upgrades for my main gun. I think they're all merchants. They're all the guys with turbans, or they think they're all standing still if they sell stuff. Don't think there's any inventory limit in this game, as far as I can tell.
Come get your secret objects.
Nope, not what I need. This guy maybe. Nope. I'll seem to be carrying an item on them, perhaps? Well, I do have 2 upgrades on my gun, which is better than the 0 I had when I first visited here, so maybe it's time to head back and try to do an assault after I make some ammo. Should watch out for enemies. And I saw another teleporter somewhere on the other side of the town, but it's a long walk, so let me just explore from here and make a decision about what I'm going to do. There's a lot of zones. right, so smith that creates ammo is in a specific area. Smith, I think I have a note. Blacksmith in town.
Excuse me, pal. Could you heal me?
Of course, Ulukai. Now be more careful.
Wait for him to actually complete the animation here. There's the blacksmith.
Are you finished yet?
I am. May these help you in your quest, Ulukai.
Thanks, bro. Can you make HKP-12 ammo? Uh-oh. Please don't be stuck. I think he's stuck. Shit. This might be a Alt F4 kind of stuck. Can't seem to be able to get out of it. All right, hold on. Back from desert. Guess I'll save before I talk to him in case it gets stuck again. Save, just in case you crash. Oh, wait, shit. Save that one just in case. Smith.
Are you finished yet?
I am. May these help you in your quest, Ulukai.
What am I doing on ammo right now? So it's R. Okay, that's much better. Can you make HKP-12 ammo?
Shorty. Can you make these?
Yes, Ulukai. You will need to bring me these objects.
Make me a ton of them.
Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Heal at the Shamaz, and then I'll try to do a full assault. Might even just like run
Can I
in
see
there and
you
try to
for a
avoid
second?
all the
Could
enemies
you
and see
heal
if I can
me?
get the idol.
Of course, Ulukai. Now be more careful.
So save, and then we'll get close, and then I'll do a save for the assault. portals there, which is interesting. This is full of aggro assholes, so we gotta be a little bit careful here. Like that aggro asshole, for instance. Can surface here, but the swimming mechanics are obviously pretty janky. To find the exact right spot to climb out of the water. There we go. Leave me alone, Dick. I'm gonna try to just explore without fighting. Might be possible. Supposed to be an idol here somewhere. More ammo, that's good. I have tons of med kits, so I could use those while exploring if necessary. Okay. Orders are a little scary. Mostly dodge or just running constantly, but I'm gonna have to go in the middle to get to the Temple Fey. Means I have to go through the water, which is infamously unfriendly. Maybe I can get in here without going through the water. Looking for an idol. I want to see where those portals go. Moat is up. Fuck. Well, not a great start. My med kits. How many do I have? 14? Just used one successfully. Somewhat concerning that this place is just nothing but aggro Talon, but don't know that for sure. I don't think this is Pharaon's base. Or dynamite's good. Okay, so save. Can explore this place, but I still think I need to go find the idol in Temple. Past Temple. Backtrack really quick. Just got somewhere where I could save for a second and breathe. traverse the other direction, I think. Okay, I was able to climb up on that wall. I don't know if both portals go to different locations ultimately. Leave me alone, asshole.
Yo, Shorty. Greetings.
Who are you?
You don't know who I am?
No, I have only begun to learn the ways of the Shamaz. Are you Feyran?
Not quite. I'm Cutter, but everyone here calls me the Ulukai.
Oh, you are the Ulukai. Oh, forgive me, I did not notice your symbol there.
How could you miss it? The way the soldiers react, you'd think it was the symbol for shoot me.
I am Shamaz Zagi. Well, sort of Shamaz. What may I do for you?
I've come to get some info on the Mon.
I have little knowledge of the Mon Urukai. The only Talan who does know is Shamaz Keb. May the Yods protect him.
Can you tell me about Shamaz Keb?
I know not what to do, Ulukai. The Shamaz was imprisoned in the jail beyond the rift and the tests of Fae. I have almost no hope that I will ever see him again. The high soldiers of Croax have orders to take him back to Okriana for a public reversion.
Why is that?
He was helping hide guardians from the forces of Feyran and was discovered. Feyran seeks to make a public example of his reversion to stop all who would help you from doing so.
Not the test
What
of
is this test of Fae?
No Talon has ever seen the test of Fae. When they brought me to the Shamaz this moon to heal his wounds, I passed through that area with a cover over my head, placed there by the soldiers so I could not see.
Wait a second. If the Shamaz is supposed to be reverted today, why do they want you to heal him?
So his pain would last longer during the reversion, Ulukai. He seemed very weak already.
So, you didn't see this test?
No, but I did feel intense heat, so I am sure it is dangerous. Also, they seem to have brought me through a maze of some sort. The soldier who was leading us complained that he was lost, and they should have brought the map.
A maze?
I believe so, yes. I wonder if the drawing on the wall of the barracks to the south of my temple is a map.
Okay.
I would be interested to see it
Area
again.
in portal past main green stone temple. Temple right behind portal has map of maze behind it. Side.
What do you know of these high soldiers?
I have only seen them once in action, Ulukai, and it was not a long battle. They are quick and aggressive. You will have to stop the one who has the key. However,
Okay.
that key is the only thing that will give Shamaz Keb his freedom.
Need key dropped by specific high soldier. Heal me.
Could you heal me?
I will do my best, Ulukai. I have only begun to learn how to use my essence.
Thanks, dude. Be a map on the other side of this building? Is that what this is? No. Can't be very high res, right? Could be something where like the creators of the game envisioned it while writing the game and then weren't really able to deploy it according to their vision. To find this idol. I think it's somewhere in this temple. Find where. More of the ammo I need. These two portals could go to different locations too. In fact, they almost certainly do. Take more ammo. I think the loot that I'm looking for would be in this central chamber, but I don't see anything particularly useful there. I think these both maybe actually go to the same place. It's the one I was just at. Motazar is the name of the zone. No, this does go somewhere else. Okasan Kar. Oh, Jesus. Well, no kidding. Did I fail my mission? I don't know if it's possible to go through that portal and not die instantly. Oh, Jesus Christ. How many fucking guys are here? Good lord. Am I ever gonna be able to explore this place safely? Right, everyone here is red spirit, but they're not all military and aggro, it seems like. See another portal. Oh god. This place is cool. One of the trials, maybe? Alright, make a save. Oh, okay, I did not pass the trial, it turns out. Oh shit. I need... Could be based on the symbols rotating back there, but I don't think I have enough information about what to do in this zone. Watch out for the dudes with the turrets. You think it's like we have to collect the things and we have to do the trials in the different temples? Alanzar. The desert area I was in earlier. So we know where that goes now. Kind of cool that you can just like get to a part of the desert where you can climb up there. Keys are good. Okay, so where is this relative to this place? This is the southwest corner. Southwest portal goes to dangerous swamp full of turret enemies and mysterious temple with fire that kills you. Unique symbol. Yeah, I have a lot of information about like the main objective. I know I'm like trying to pass all the temple trials and collect the 4 elemental objects or whatever. So I feel like I know a lot, and I also feel like I know absolutely nothing. This is a really interesting way to do an open world game, because it's like, instead of there being a really obvious main quest and then a whole bunch of like side activities, it seems like the way you discover the main quest is by just thoroughly exploring everywhere and talking to every named NPC. And the game, I guess, does a good job of filtering you to the named NPCs, because you know, every NPC in the game can point you to them. But it is like, it's so interesting that open world games settle on a formula so quickly, right? And that a game like this, just kind of exploring that space, like what does it look like?
Come get your secret object.
Doesn't have what I want. They sell items though. Any of that's helpful.
How's it going?
It's the animal skin merchant.
I have failed, Ulukai, and my essence will soon be removed from my body for it. This damn animal skin.
What are you talking about?
You should get as far from me as you can. Jokers the unlucky, they will call me. My luck will only bring more suffering onto others.
What failure are you talking about, Jokas?
Soldiers coming.
Fuck. God damn soldiers. Struggle to chase when I jump up like that. I'd love to get as many keys as possible. I haven't seen that many locked doors, but I don't ever want to not be able to enter one when I see one. Back and talk to that guy in a second. I'm gonna try to wait for these soldiers to go away. I'm trying to let these soldiers go away. I'm actually like really thirsty, so I'm gonna take a quick break to grab some water. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. All right. Guards have not moved far enough away. There is a merchant here, though. Don't think I've talked to before.
Come get your secret object.
Doesn't have what I need. Love to get more upgrades. Where was that animal skin guy? Okay, found the guy. Found a locked door too. We don't want to have to deal with these guards though. How much ammo do I have now? 287, okay. but I never found the idol in the temple, so I really don't know what the next step is, to be honest. I can also just keep trying to find people to talk to and see what their suggestions are after I talk to them. Open this. F. I have essence idol, essence idol. Need 2 more of those. Hey man.
What failure are you talking about, Jokas?
It was only a few moons ago that I was given the task of finishing my largest skin ever, a collection of skins that Feyran wanted for a room in the Palace Fey. But my time runs short, and the job is not done.
Why not?
I cannot make the job he demanded of me without a substance that is very sticky.
Sticky?
I fear that I will not get the job done in time, and Feyran will revert me.
So all you need is something sticky?
That is all, Ulukai. I could finish in time with this, but I have no time to explore the other regions and find this substance. I have never taken a job so large, and I fear it will be my end.
Tell me about this large skin you're making.
I was foolish, and I told Feyran that I could do what he demanded.
And that was?
A large skin made from 16 skins that looked like one big skin when complete.
Okay.
I felt I could do such a task, but I have tried everything that I know to make the skin without a visible seam between the skins, but I cannot.
So the sticky stuff is for holding them together?
Yes, I will be able to complete this if it holds together. With this substance, I can finish the skin with no seams.
Okay. Keep an eye out for something sticky. Probably worth just trying to talk to everybody in town. Aggro guy. Think he stopped chasing me though?
Pardon me, buddy. How are you?
Troubled, Urukai. I am the assistant to the water merchant Hesa, and he has given me the job of fixing the well we get the water from. I am Zaid, and I apologize, but I must soon return to fixing the well. Hesa will be upset if I do not.
What can you tell me about Heza?
He is too busy all the time. He does not even take rest breaks. I think he fears that if his work slows or the amount of tax he pays to Feyran falls, he will be reverted. So he works very hard and makes me do the same.
Why don't others come get water from your well themselves?
For as long as Talon have lived in this region of Talonsar, there was sweet water to be found easy. When Feyran began building the Palace Fey, soon after, the water began to turn bad. When the water stopped coming to Talonsar and the storms of wind and land covered all that had been, the water was hard to find.
So the water makes people sick?
It did, until Heza discovered that water stored in wood from the region of Okar returned the sweet taste to the water again. He made large barrels, and we filled them with water from this, the only— Soldiers coming!
Always getting aggroed mid-dialogue. It's kind of crazy that like the simulation keeps carrying on during dialogue. I see why a lot of modern games like freeze everyone. I got him to tell me if he needs anything with the water there. Oh, nope. That dude is still very much aggroed on me. If I can find another way out of here. Could just try to. I feel like I have enough ammo that I could try to kill all of the red guys now. Okay, I just googled where the Temple Fey idol is that I'm missing, and I guess you have to kill one of the guards to get it, which is a little bit scary.
Why don't others come get water from your well themselves?
For as long as Talon have lived in this region of Talonsar, there was sweet water to be found easy. When Feyran began building the Palace Fey, soon after, the water began to turn bad. When the water stopped coming to Talonsar and the storms of wind and land covered all that had been, the water was hard to find.
So the water makes people sick?
It did, until Heza discovered that water stored in wood from the region of Okar returned the sweet taste to the water again. He made large barrels, and we filled them with water from this, the only water well left in Okriana.
So what is wrong with your well?
At the bottom of the well, I am finding more rock than water now. Soldiers coming!
Damn it, dudes. I'm trying to talk to this guy about this well thing. Let me get up here, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to try to just fight them. Get them to leave. I need to get that stock sound effect, the meow noise he makes when you hit him. This guy's not actually dead. He's gonna get back up. Which still have a decent amount of ammo after all that. This guy's gonna get back up. Shit. Need to wait for him to get back up. Good now? Tell me about your well problem.
So what is wrong?
At the bottom of the well,
What can you do to get rid of them?
I asked the soldiers to bring a few miners from Motazar region
do
to
have
see if they could destroy the rocks.
dynamite.
But I was told that would not be allowed. I fear there's little I can do but hope to discover another way to destroy the rocks at the bottom of the well.
Zaid, I'm going to try and destroy those rocks for you. I need you to get everyone away from the well.
Why? What are you going to do, Urukai?
I don't know yet, but I'm sure whatever it is, it could get dangerous.
I warn them then, but know that they will not stay away forever. Okriana is too busy to stand by for very long.
Okay. I don't know if I'm allowed to just jump in there, so I'm going to save first. You have failed your mission. Okay, don't jump in the well. Got it. Just a matter of like dropping the dynamite in there. I had to use an explosive a while ago. That's funny. It killed me. Well... I'm trying to find what I'm supposed to do here. 1 second. Fortunately, the person who wrote this guide really likes to use the word well. Okay, hold on. As well. Oh, okay. So I need to get another weapon from some merchant in town before I can do this. This is, for my reference, in the south center of town. So let me try to find a merchant first here. I think I needed to Google this one because it's like a very specific thing you have to do for it to work. Guessing the dynamite does not work. This guy maybe sells one. Oh, shit. Saw his soul leave his body. So that's... Merchant I was about to talk to ran away from the guard, and I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. That's the thing I need. Very expensive.
Take your damn Zorkins.
Have you seen others any cheaper? I think not. Come get your secret objects.
LN Duo 500. I have a lot of ammo for it, so I gotta make sure I save before attempting this. Walk up the stairs just north of the well. Line yourself up with the doorway of the second building to your west. Aim and fire at the center of the well. It may take a few tries, but you'll know you're successful when you see a blue plume of water shoot out from the well. Wow. Good. Hopefully I can do that from the other side. Okay. So, save before shooting. Shooting well. Okay. Stairs north of the well. Line yourself with the doorway of the second building to your west. It's a separate two back from the top of the stairs. What do they actually want me to? That's crazy. Like, just shooting into the well with this? Let's give it a try, I guess. I think the second shot did it. Only wasted one shot, so I'm not going to reload. No wonder they tell everyone to get out of the way, or you would like accidentally murder so many people. The guy to come back here.
Yo, Shorty. Have you seen Zaid?
You want that Talon there?
There. I think that should do it.
That was a very loud noise, Ulukai.
You should hear my neighbor's son's stereo.
I want to thank you for taking time to help. You should go see Hesa. He will be happy to hear this news.
Haza. Do we not know where Haza is at all? Huh.
Pardon me, buddy. What can you tell me about Haza?
His cart goes all around Okriana, usually very fast. He will always come back around with time.
But you can't point to him because he's constantly moving around the entire place, I guess. In that case, let's see. Should go turn in this quest. Gotta find this guy. I guess save that I finished the well problem.
Come get your secret objects.
I don't think I want to spend money on any of that. See if I can find this guy with a cart. I don't know that I've ever seen an NPC in a vehicle in this game before. I assume they must be able to have them, but... I don't know how far away I could spot him from either. Did I just die from mild falling damage? Jesus Christ. Okay. Go try to find this Shamaz to heal me here. Realize I was that close to dead. If I recall correctly, the Shamaz has a unique circle on the map, like a different color from all the other guys.
Come get your secret objects.
I feel like I need to get one of each gun if they're required for quests.
Take your damn Zorkins.
Make sure you scan.
Oops.
Come get your
Do I have
secret
enough money for that? Yeah, I'm out of money. Okay. I could find someone to sell shit to. Great. I'm worried the Shamaz in this zone just like got sniped by a guard earlier. I haven't been able to find him, unless if that's, I guess I think I see a white circle if not far from me here. Some of this shit's really expensive. Oh, I think I see him now. He's near an enemy. Fuck.
Come get your secret
Go ahead and
object.
save. They don't die during the save animation.
Come get your secret object.
Okay, big guy's dead. Oh, did the Shamaz go? Okay, I see him now. Heal me, please.
Could you heal me?
My essence shall mingle with yours, Ulukai.
See where I can find his
Tell me about these sacred object merchants, please.
All my efforts to stop them from selling the sacred objects have failed, Ulukai. They even now walk the city offering to sell sacred objects to those who would have them.
Why are they doing this?
These merchants are greedy, and many Talan want very much to have an object of the Yards in their possession. If you want to find some of these objects, they would be the Talan to find.
How do all Talon feel about
Oh,
me?
you can't just
You
ask
have
somebody about that,
pleased
dude. What the
all,
fuck?
Ulukai. You will find most to be extremely happy.
Okay. What does everyone in the world think about me? Bro. You can't just say that to people. Alright. This game has this very, like, Flash Gordon, like... It's hard to put my finger on the tone, but it's weird. Oh, nice. Here we go. F for inventory. Easy to remember. Use as a key. Fuck.
Help me buy some food, would you, Ulukai?
I know all these supply rooms are just like completely filled with giant spiders. My gun refuses to target sometimes, it seems like. I spent so much ammo on that. I don't think I can afford to do that. I have to fight these guys again. That's okay. Yeah, exactly, Stardust. Hi, nice to meet you. That's the kind of like annoying, like colonial attitude.
Excuse me, pal. Could you heal?
I have to let him finish healing me, that's right. Thank you. Could you heal me, pal? I don't actually remember where that locked door I was just at was, but yeah, I'll bump into it again. Right, so save. Spider room. So F. Yeah, I'll remember where the key is stored, and it's
Help me buy some food, would you, Ulukai?
all the way in so that I can target correctly. Q to pull out my gun. They all drop stuff. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Got this like boomer Gen X action hero attitude to everybody. You like buy something from a merchant, be like, "Take your damn Zorkins." Like, what the hell, man? Like, you just no reason to be such a dick. Okay. More guards who can aggro me here. I'm gonna try to finish raiding the central temple here because I have 235 ammo. I guess I have this new gun too. I'm gonna see about the blacksmith getting some more ammo for me, and I'm gonna see if I can finish doing all this idle stuff in this map. I feel like I've made some decent progress in terms of finding items, getting a bunch of new guns, exploring and finding money, but I haven't done too much in terms of completing quests. I have to find out where Haza is. They keep saying, like, oh, he moves around in a cart in the town, but I still never saw him there. Sure on that. Okay, so this guy has caused the game to crash in the past, so it's F2 to take out the save crystal, E to use the save crystal. Smith. Exactly.
Are you finished yet?
I am. May these help you in your quest, Ulukai.
Thanks, bro. Alright, back out. Just in case it's screwed up. Make these.
Can I see you for a second? Will this be enough?
I can make what you ask with these, yes. Please give me some time.
Thank you. Okay. So now I have 295 of that ammo. That's probably more doable. So I guess what we do now is we go to the center of the map and kill every guard. Because I think one of them has the idol that I need. Hopefully I notice when I get it as a drop. It like scrolls the drops on the left side of the screen, but sometimes it only scrolls the icon and not the name of the item as well. I think I know what my other idols look like, right? Question mark. Essence, no, they all look different. But these are the symbols, like they had these symbols in that temple that I went into that killed me with fire. So I wonder if I have all the idols, if I can just enter them safely. Actual temple assault here. Still concerned that I don't have enough money or enough ammo to kill everything here. See if I can get out of the water this time without getting stuck. I did! Success. Temple assault. Real. Couple of these like towers around. Most of them just have loot. Probably gonna have an easier time aiming in first person view. Okay. You actually dead, dude? Sometimes these guys don't actually die. Now he's dead. Yeah, they didn't need to write him with such a... He has this like very dismissive, condescending attitude toward everyone on this planet. Like, he comes from civilization, and they're from this weird backwoods alien planet. It's like very Orientalist, like 20s, 30s pulp novel feeling, which I think is the tone they're going for on purpose, but a lot of the conversations do feel like mildly offensive. Like, why are you acting like this, dude? Come on. I'm almost dead to shit. I think I have med kits. Okay. Guys with the mortars are really annoying. So they hit you from really far away. Guy's finally dead. There's some ammo here that I didn't pick up a while ago when I visited first time. Most of these guys just have money, I think. This fucking guy. Damn it. Almost died. This drops a key. I don't think that's... Unless if it's... There's a locked door that I never found because I was constantly running last time I visited this. What, racism? French games? Okay. Remember if I'm able to bust some of these crates open. Let me save before I waste any ammo. There being like something I could open by shooting it. Bases maybe? That's right. Okay. Most of these things don't actually have anything in them. Basically killed everyone here. Did not mean to climb that. Can punch boxes open, that would be great. Is that the thing I need? No, that's it. At least I can like slowly search this place now. There aren't any enemies left. So I'm a little worried that it dropped from one of the guys that I killed and I just didn't see it hit the ground. I didn't pick it up. That ammo. Don't know as if these guys stay dead forever or if I transition zones if they respawn. That helps a lot. A non-aggro NPC in there that I could try talking to. Suppose you could theoretically kill every aggro enemy on the map. It doesn't seem like there's any mechanism for them to respawn as far as I can tell. In there already. Just making sure all the areas that I fought stuff that I didn't like leave loot on the ground. Actually super curious. Like if you get into a firefight in this map and then you zone to another area, does it remember that their loot's on the ground forever? Maybe. Some games do. Wish I had a cheap way to break open crates. Don't think they generally have stuff in them, but it's my kind of ammo. Stuff down here that I didn't find before. Let's see. Portals lead to zones that are immediately hostile, so we don't want to take them just yet. What does this guy say?
Who are you?
I cannot. Do not have time.
What happened?
Here, take this, Ulukai. Tell Ailot I am sorry.
Hey, don't die, damn it!
Shit. Okay. Bye, dude. I think I was only able to talk to him with all the guards dead, so... What did he give me? Gave me the essence idol. Okay. So there's still a fourth one I have to find. Let me see if I can find this last idol, because I think the idols are crucial to core progress here. Don't want to jump in the water, that would be bad. Okay, there's supposed to be wrist storage houses on islands near the Temple Fae. But that's one there. I think I explored one but not both of them last time. Save really quick before I do. Oh shit. Swimming is really dangerous because you can just get stuck. Okay, we're out. Saving. Storage houses. This might have been the one I already did. Let's see. I think there's one on the opposite side. No loot in here. Let's go all the way around. None of these devs were working on a sequel or a spiritual successor or something. Really like curious about it because the whole pitch with this game is that it's like the first open world game of this kind of scale. If you make another one, like, is it just like every other open world game now that you kind of have a standard formula for what those games are like? What does it do that's unique, I wonder? Get to this island. Freaking fish, man. Don't see a formal way to get onto this island. You need the stairs or you get stuck. Hold on, I'm gonna make a save and then try to jump. Jump to island. And like, it looks like you should be able to surface, but you totally cannot. Swimming is really janky. Let me just load, actually. Try jumping one more time. Maybe if I start from up here. Alright, well, if it's not in here... There must be one in a town that I didn't get. The only other thing I could think. Google Outcast Essence Idols. Can't find the fourth last Essence Idol. Currently, I was climb and swim for the Essence Idol in the shape of two mountain peaks I can't find anywhere. I feel like that's the one I probably have now. Yeah, I have that one. Go back to the town to see if I can find another one that I'm missing. My future Marstead notes on the topic said last idol's in the Temple Fae. Get the third idol where it says to get it. Already done 2 in the islands around the temple. Okay. So it must be in one of the villages then. Bunch more aggro guards over in this direction. I don't really want to deal with that. Can't find the essence idols. One is in the northeast corner of the map. It had actually been where I was just looking. Mentioned something about getting one for free when you come through the portal. I'm gonna fight the guys over here. I don't remember seeing a storehouse in this region. Oh, that's a ton of ammo, wow. Love to see that. Okay. Where's the storehouse? Can't find the final essence stone. I guess northeast is actually... I'm in the southeast corner right now, okay. The way the compass works is a little confusing, or relative to the map, which doesn't face absolute north all the time. Fuck. We're okay? Everything's fine? Everything's good? Okay. Cool. God, that's so much ammo. How much am I up to now? Okay, so I'm still lower than when I started my Temple Fey assault, but I was worried that Temple Fey assault that I wasn't going to have enough ammo to do it in the first place, so the fact that I'm ahead is a good sign. The guys with the mortar, I think, who are very dangerous. Very good. Heading up to this northeast corner. I think I've killed basically every enemy on this map, which is kind of crazy. Huge map. Oh wait, no, I've seen a couple more spawn. I guess it's like, if you see them, they're visible forever, maybe? It doesn't show you every red circle on the map at all times. I wasn't sure about. The guy here, he told me about the Essence Stones puzzle. You have to climb each tower. I don't know if I'm meant to be able to just place the thing now. That worked. Okay, cool. Let me save since it took me a while to get up here. Placing idols. I mean for foreign vegetation to have high levels of adrenaline. Oh, it must be this storehouse over here. There are a shitload of enemies over here and turrets, which I have to be very careful of. I guess I just never came in this corner. Yeah. Watch out for the turret guy. Quite dangerous. Maybe just shoot him once. It's not too bad. Oh shit, we got more asshole. He's dead. He's dead. And I think it's better. Holy shit. Okay. Things were going great for a second there, and then they suddenly very much were not. I really need to kill the turret guys, like, immediately. They are so dangerous. It's like you can kill them if you're behind them. I thought they would shoot the turrets from, like, the front wall where they seem to be shielded. It looks like they can shoot them from any direction if they're standing in there. There we go. Third guy on that side, and watch out for him. Fuck, man. I like... more careful, I guess. This part's hard. Save right before I get close by. I love his walk cycle. He looks so goofy. Salt. God. It's rough when they, like, bunch up like this. Turret dude around the back here. Place is better defended than the Temple Fey. They really set you up like you'll never take the Temple Fey. There's like a million guards there. I think they have like barely any turrets, if any turrets. That was brutal. Still not done. Still a turret guy I haven't killed. Okay. How many med packs did I use there? Still have 17. Okay. I don't need to be like, stingy with those. Okay, I dropped a key, so that's good. These don't have a bunch of spiders in your building. Okay, I think I just got the thing I needed. All right. So now I theoretically should have only 2 essence idols. Thought for sure it was going to be in here. I guess it could be in one of these boxes. That's it. Okay. It's in like a container. That is not interactable. The vases are, though. Okay. I wish I could just punch them open. Let's do this essence puzzle now that we can. Climb all these temples. This one is Mountain Peaks. Come on, zoom more out. Don't think they mean this one. More like that than like this, though. Be. Oh, I can take it back out, though. Okay. Where are the other temple locations? Let's have like a thing that makes them look obvious on the map. There's another one all the way east there. God. Dog. Please don't die from fall damage. Very dangerous guy just ran away, so I'm not sure if I'm able to reach him. This guy. Ammo's definitely going to be a problem after all this. Try to get the loot from these 2 dudes over here. Money's good. I have limited ways to get money. Hope I got the first two idle placements correct, because like getting around is kind of frustrating. I guess that doesn't go there. Let me check here. Essence idols and put these idols. Where to put Essence idols? Outcast. Place the 3 Essence idols in the various temples and got the cutscene. Went back to Temple Fae to place the Essence idol there. Find a place to put it. There's some at the Temple Fae, is that what we're saying? I guess there are towers near there. Hopefully I placed the 2 up in the corner correctly. One of them looked like it was pretty obvious. You're saying that I don't have a quest for this, even though it's been set up a few times. That flame up there, maybe? Okay, let's see. Must be some other temple somewhere else here, though. I'm wondering about that one in the corner there, down and left for me on the minimap. God. Once again, don't get stuck on the stairs. Come on, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, well I know what that one is. Just need to know where the 4th temple is then. That one is the one in my inventory right now. Oh, wait a minute. No, I got information. Faye controls Elue. Elue controls Ka. Ka controls Ganda. Ganda controls Faye. So you're actually not supposed to match the symbol. Yet. So let's see. I don't think I get details in my inventory for what each of these are. Whoa. That away. That's probably fire. That's probably water. I've learned the symbols. Mountain one is probably earth. It is north. Maybe another one. Whoa, Jesus. Bro. Go all the way around now. Guess, let's see. I want to do the storehouse again. But I might have to go, because I have to go back and get all of my buttons back, because I put them in the wrong places last time. Actually, I don't know if I can get out of the water. I don't know if I die to these freaking fish. Leave Brittany alone. Getting stuck in water is like so bad in this game. Some stairs all the way over there, okay. To see if someone has like explicitly taken screenshots to show where these go. Okay. Outcast, where to put essence idols. Because like the problem is I have the different idols, but I don't know which element is which. Like I had a character tell me Lions create Sankra, Fae controls Eloe, Eloe controls Ka, Ka controls Ganda, Ganda controls Fae. And maybe there's somewhere I can stand that like shows me what each of the symbols are supposed to represent. Found a walkthrough that tells you place the Eloe stone in this hole, but it's like which one is the Eloe stone, right? I have to slip off the map this time. Get to where you place this guy. I don't see any way to climb up. Must be a way to climb up on top of right where that thing is. Unless if there's a place to do. I see like stairs here. Maybe it's only after doing the other three that this one opens up. I want you to be able to jump high enough to get up to where the shit is. So it must be later. Okay. Let me go back and reclaim the idols that I already took, and then I'm going to try to figure out the order it wants me to do this in. I kind of like the idea of this puzzle. Oh, maybe this will help me see. Okay, I see now. I was like, how am I supposed to know which symbol is which? So top Fey, left Ka, bottom Ganda, LOA is east. But I didn't actually like include a screenshot in my future Marstead notes. Okay, that's okay. It's recoverable. Give me a second. I'm gonna run all the way around. Save again since I had to do all that running around. Placing idols. Get that guy back. Put it away. I think this guy explains it, right?
Yo, Shorty. I found this stone. Is this what you were talking about?
Yods no, Urukai. Why would you ever think such a stone to be our precious essence stone?
Well, for starters, there were soldiers guarding it up in the town next to the Temple Fey.
There were? I wonder if... Oh, yes! I can see now. The stories must be true.
That's great. What are you talking about?
The
The hell,
caretaker
dude?
of the Well of Essence that witnessed Croax taking the Essence Stone was not thought to have been very upset. There are stories around that he had known Croax was coming and he had made a copy of the stone. He then hid the original someplace dangerous where no Talan would dare look.
So you can tell this was a fake without even touching it, but Croax steals it and still thinks it's the real Essence Stone?
Soldiers do not have the best eyesight, Urukai. You can get close to them sometimes without them even seeing you. Plus, all they know is how to fight.
So where is this real one?
I am not certain, but I believe that the caretaker spent most of his free time catching Sankar in the waters. He could have placed it in the waters around Shamazaar somewhere.
There's quite a bit of water here. Can you be more specific?
From what I know, he never liked the Sankar near the Temple Fey waters. He did not like their taste.
This tells me all the symbols. I can't get this guy to talk to me anymore. Let me see if I can just find someone who explains what the symbols are supposed to be. I really thought he was going to tell me. Wavy lines. Unless if it's supposed to be going from left to right, that's... Fey controls Eloe. Eloe controls Ka. Ka controls Ganda. Ganda controls Fey. Can operate on that assumption, I guess. Zigzag. Ka equals fire symbol. Ganda equals I guess that's LOE would be the fire symbol then, right? Ka would be the long line. Ganda would be the little twin peaks. Earlier we learned about the meaning of the elements. Fey is fire, red, aggro. Eloe is blue, friendly. Ganda's blue. Yeah, I don't... Outcast, Fey, Ganda, Eloe. Symbols. Symbols on the Sankra tablet. Top is left. Top is Fey, left is Ka, bottom is Gonda, right is Elo. Here we go. Showing you what beats what. Okay. Alright, I can do this now. Let me take a screenshot of that. Why I'm like super stuck over here. I think I got that tablet and it was just like nonsense when I first saw it, but now that I have all the pieces, like now I can actually make sense of it. Alright, so this temple is supposed to be the Twin Peaks, I think. Twin Peaks are defeated by the Long Line. Is that what it means, though? Not everything points to something. This is such a weird puzzle. Alright, sorry, F. Right, so it's saying that it has to be the long line. That's the arrow that's pointing at the thing. I think that's the way I have to think about this, right? This one needs to be... Oh, shit. Didn't mean to use that dynamite. F. This is what was pointing at this. So I think that's correct. Let me make a save here so I can come back if I fuck it up without having to walk all the way across the map. Idle start. Alright, so this would go here. I think that's the long line, which looks like it's cleared by the zigzag, if I understand it correctly. It'd be fun going from this game into Hello Kitty Island Adventure. This is a game that does not hold your hand. Hello Kitty Island Adventure very kindly has a little yellow golden ball that you can just follow to do exactly what is helpful at any time. Right. Right, so this one, I think, if I'm looking at the stone tablet, if I'm reading it correctly, it's the thing on the left. It looks like there's an arrow pointing to it from the zigzag on the right, so I think it's the zigzag. One I just came from. I think there's a third temple off in the distance there. Okay, I see it now. That one is that symbol at the top. I think that's the zigzag. I guess the symbols on the top of the temples don't look exactly like the symbols on my essence stones. Like the Twin Peaks were slightly different. I don't know if they did that as like a deliberate puzzle. But assuming that's supposed to be the zigzag, then that one should be, if I'm reading it right, leaded by the little fire icon at the top there, the like rotated Pac-Man. Oh, thank God. Okay. Now we go to the Temple Fae. First try. Jeez. I'm glad I did something quest related to this game. I made all the notes necessary to solve that puzzle, but the one thing I didn't tell my future self in the previous episode to do was to review the stone tablet. I guess I had to look up a walkthrough today to know that no, you don't just place the tablet, you don't just place the symbol where it looks like it goes. You have to like do a little Pokemon thing where each element beats another element, right? And I wrote that text down. I wrote like this beats this, beats this, beats this, but I thought that was just like lore, like just kind of a general note about all of the different tribes of the Talon being associated with the different elements. Have a cool, complicated puzzle though. Okay, I gotta find a way onto the center island. I have to find stairs. Means I have to walk all the way around. Oh my god, that's so far. Fuck. Is there an easier way if I go this way instead? Glad I dealt with all the enemies already. Probably this. Video games. What I probably should have done is put my little fast travel teleport down on the ground there. Feels kind of stressful to use the fast travel though, like, because it's like you have to put it on the ground, the game remembers where you dropped it, and then you can teleport to it. But then it's very easy to like accidentally pick it up, so you like set it down and don't realize you accidentally picked it up, so you think you can just fast travel and you can't. Okay, there's a staircase over there. Good lord. Watch out for these like aggro piranha. Be funny to come all this way and then die to the fish. Oh my god. Me up. Okay. Once we get onto the temple, there should be a staircase to go up there, and I only have one essence idol left, so should just be able to place that, and I guess we'll see what happens after that. They made that out to be like the main objective of this zone. But I feel like I'm done with this zone after doing this. My new staircase. I think it's kind of mean to make you, like, this place is not accessible until you place the other three. Can I place it here? Oh. Let me save before I fuck something up. Temple Fae. Yeah. This guy. Where do I put it, though? Clearly it's supposed to go up here somewhere. Like below me somewhere? Oh, it's this thing. Wow. That's mean. Okay, we have to collect the 4 things. The Mon. That's one of them, I assume.
Hey, wait a second. That Mon was a computer card. What's going on here?
Oh, that's a neat little twist. Okay, just to stop risk production, find the Essence Stone. Don't think I ever did. Have a Mon. That's good. Okay, so I probably have to like start exploring the other zones now. So let me save before going through here. Because they're like immediately full of enemies and I don't have that much ammo left. See which of these go where. Amazing. Video games. I did get through here one time without getting shot immediately. To be moving as soon as I zone through, I guess. Don't want to be in the water. That's bad. God. Fucking mortar guys again. Gotta kill them like immediately. So dangerous. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fuck. This thing has 540 ammo, so maybe I can. Well, the mortar guy is alive back here somewhere. Come on, you're stuck, dude. Okay. New zone. Kill all these guys here. Everybody else is in a turret, it looks like. Okay. Now this area is safe. I can explore the zone without immediately dying. This guy dropped something, or he's not actually dead.
Are you reading? Anyone hear this?
Hey, what's
Wolf,
up?
is that you?
Cutter, thank God someone's alive. Where are the others?
Say again, Wolf, you're breaking up.
Cutter, these things attacked and took me someplace. I don't know where I am.
Where are you?
I can see sand on city. There's a structure like a pyramid. Please hurry.
Just hold tight. I'm on the way. Are the others with you?
Only found.
I know, right?
Oh no! Coming again, Slade!
Wolf? God damn these high-tech pieces of crap.
The 90s were rough. It was a rough time. Still not great today, but better. Oh, good. Need all of this. Place is like crazy dangerous. Did that add up to in total? Not a lot, actually. We're going to try to use this gun for a minute just so it has more ammo. All right, save. It took the gaming industry an extremely frustratingly long time to like reckon with the idea that women are just people. You'd think we'd be better about that, but cut to. A lot of the industry's caught up now. Gaming fandom is full of dipshits who complain anytime anyone who's not a white man is in their games. Like, shut up, guys. Fucking stupid. You imagine like being represented in every piece of media for like 70 years and then like the instant and just expecting everyone else to like identify with shit that's about you. And then the instant someone makes something that features a character who doesn't look exactly like you start whining like a baby. Like, ugh, this doesn't look like me. It's like, yeah, dude. Welcome to the club, right? Tough. I don't know. I'm guessing we have to do something later to solve this puzzle. I thought maybe that was related to the earlier puzzle. Those are the same symbols, though. So I should make sure I leave a note for myself about what each of those means. Okay, we got more turret guys over here. So I'm just going to save. They're very scary. That's so weird. They only fire from the turret from the side that they're vulnerable on? I wonder if that's a glitch. Or maybe it was just like they envisioned them as having turrets, but they actually had to give them a handheld weapon, right? Excuse you. Maybe the alien people are just beyond the concept of gender. Reproduce asexually. Universally progressive masterpiece ahead of its time. I think they have a single voice actor for every alien. Makes sense because there's like thousands of alien characters and they all have to have dialogue about like where you can find specific people or specific resources. The game already kind of has like a scope problem where it's too ambitious for its boots. Try this again. I want to save in the middle of this. These fucking guys. So much death. Oh god. Interrupted my save. Rude. That again. That menu is so weird. Like, it's like you have to get into it by picking the save crystal and then pressing interact, and then navigating to it with WASD, and then press E to confirm to save your save file. You can't, like, press enter or anything. Yeah. It's definitely, it's like, I like playing these games that are, like, exploring the genre for the first time before the formula has managed to coalesce. Because like now, I guess if you're making an open world game, you have like 100 examples you can look at of what to do and not to do, and it kind of constrains your ideas. Where like a lot of the advancements in best practices for game design would have you designing a world that's very easy to understand. Maybe it has map markers and a quest journal and all sorts of things to help you orient yourself. And this one is very much kind of in the tradition of like take notes. Like the character's gonna say you have to go that way and turn left, which we haven't really done in games formally for a long time. But yeah, it does tend to be a little confusing. I think the puzzle to get that first Mon was like just complex enough that I wouldn't call it guide bait or wiki bait, but it's close to it. I think what it just needs to do is, like, if you put in the wrong element in one of the statues, it needs to warn you, and it also needs to make it explicit that, like, the fourth one's not available until 3. A really substantial part of the game is talking to the alien NPCs, which the Talon, which is funny given that the main character is like a charisma void, like asshole. It's almost like the developers were like, okay, well, you know, the media we enjoy is like old pulpy Flash Gordon stuff, so we want our main character to be kind of like a super macho Flash Gordon type, but also the game we want to make is a game about like dialogue and like learning about the lore of these people. I was like, okay, well, did you consider maybe that shouldn't be your protagonist then? Their protagonist is like a shoot first, ask questions later guy, but your core gameplay loop is ask questions, shoot later. Well, that's part of why he feels so out of place. I think the game that they made that's a sequel might be a remake or a reimagining of this one. I don't think it's bad by any stretch. Like, it would have been insanely impressive in 1999. This is 2 years after Final Fantasy VII. It's ridiculously ambitious. Where am I?
Where am I?
This is the region of Okasankar. I wish to help you further, but there are soldiers in the city of Sayana who are looking for guardians, and I do not want to be seen talking to you. They will think me a guardian as well.
I need to find a city that has a huge pyramid in the middle. Do you know of this place?
The city you describe is Okriana in the region of Talanzar. Enter the Dauka to the south of the entrance of our city, Sayana, and you will arrive there.
Okay. Are guards here? Yes, there are guards here. Okay. Ow. It is more than a little unfortunate that the aggro aliens are like essentially evil. I think they said that they like have like an evil spirit in their body or something. I think that they mostly just wanted to explain why you can detect the enemies on the map and why they look different from friendly characters. For some reason, they didn't need to have a diegetic explanation for that. Yeah, exactly. Do you think there was substantially more pressure in 1999 to make games that had lots of action and shooting? It's definitely this game's weakest point. There's a couple games that I've played where it's like, if this had come out like 7 years later, it absolutely would have been a walking simulator, but the idea of walking simulators didn't exist yet. So there's a bunch of gameplay that is honestly unnecessary and reduces the game essence for needing to be there. Deadly Premonition is a big one. It's a game where, like, if you literally deleted the action sequences, if you just went in and just cut them out of the game, there would be zero negative impact to, like, the player's ability to understand what's happening. They happen almost in a different layer from the rest of the story. I think that would have been cool if this one had just been focused entirely on talking to people and had, like, no combat or extremely minimal combat. The Shamaz here.
I guess that was the last of them in the city.
I have hope that you will find my thanks to be reward enough, Ulukai. The city of Sayana is in your debt. The whole region of Okasankar thanks you, I am sure.
Have you anything you can tell me about Croax?
He is a Fey Talon, but more than that, he takes pleasure in reverting helpless Talon. I fear some moon I too may end up in his flame.
What can you tell me about Feyron?
If all the evil essence in him were to come out, it would darken the skies.
Didn't mean to spook you, man. I'm just trying to... Hey, chill out. I'm just trying to open pots and stuff. Nothing to be afraid of here.
Hi there.
I am Zafar, the merchant of all that you could want. I can get anything.
But not that. Put away. Ooh, another blacksmith. Let me save before I talk to him in case he crashes the game again.
Yo, Shorty. Hey there.
Good moon to you, Lukai. I'm glad to see you.
Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, Lukai. I'm ill this moon, but do not worry. How about me?
You need me to get you some help?
No, I always get this illness at this time every few hundred moons. It is this wet Okasaka air. Enough about... about me. I am Elise, a recreator. Do you need my help?
I know, right? It's a jaunty run animation. I want this ammo.
Are you able to make
I don't know
these?
why. I think he calls them shorty because at some point in development, the writers assumed that the aliens would be short. They happen to not be. He makes them out of a different resource that I don't have right now, so I can't make any.
Come here a second, would you? Am I glad to see you?
The stairs are good for your essence, no? I, Shamazaar, take them 10 times a moon.
Do tell.
Thank you, Ulukai, for removing those horrible soldiers from our beautiful city of Siana. I was afraid that most Talan here would never again feel freedom after Croax was here last moon.
Croax was here?
Yes, he captured many Talan and reverted them, saying that they were all Guardian spies. I think he was only trying to scare old Talan into not helping you, Ulukai.
Could you heal me?
It would be my honor, Ulukai.
Yeah, this is like essentially the first ever open world game of this style. So it's way too ambitious for its britches. It apparently didn't run on its original hardware at all. This was a disaster. But like every NPC in the game, like will talk to you and like give you directions to other NPCs based on where they actually are standing relative to them. Pretty crazy. I'll ask this guy, where is your leader?
Come here a second, would you? Where can I find the leader of this region?
Him right over there, Ulukai.
Thanks, man. Played a lot of video games where you can tell that the writers were envisioning one thing and the artists envisioned something else and it was written first. Happens a lot in Mass Effect. Where like the characters will be describing the room you're in and you're like, what are you talking? The room doesn't look anything like that. So I imagine the writers were like, oh yeah, the aliens are going to be like little short guys. Then the artists just like, yeah, they look better when they're tall. Maybe it's better for the combat that they're tall, but like the writing and the voice acting had already been completed.
How's it going?
You have come to see
Yeah, where their
me?
eyes are like wiggling.
Does this mean that you have come to bless me before I am reverted?
Reverted? Why?
I know I will be reverted soon. I feel it in my essence.
How do you know this?
You do not know? Are you sure you speak to the right Talan? I am Zeli.
I'm not here looking to bless anyone.
He says it sarcastically
I
because he's insecure
understand.
about his height.
I am not worthy of your blessing.
No, that's not what I meant.
It is okay, Ulukai. I would not bless me either. Well, before I am reverted, what could I do for you? Maybe some information or a piece of Gorgazort?
What is Gorgorzort?
Gorgazort is the Zort it leaves behind when it has been someplace.
Oh,
I
sure.
use the old Zort to make things around Siana.
For example?
When I was young and useful, I discovered that Zort, mixed with certain plants, kept away the Sanecta in the water. They remember the smell of the Gorgor and flee. So I created the floating fence that surrounds Siana.
That's nasty, but rather smart. I don't think you're as useless as you say you are, Zeli.
How nice of you to lie to me like that, Urukai. If you ever happen to find some Zort, bring it to me, and I will give you Zorkins for it.
Love to get Zorgans. Yeah, right.
Can you tell me about the Sanegta?
Have you seen them? Every time I see one, I remember all the Talon who have been reverted by them. If you find yourself out in the waters, swim towards a boat to be safe. They do not come near boats.
Let's see. Don't want to spook these guys. If you imagine this in 480p, yeah. Whoa, what? You guys, everything okay? It was sudden exciting music. It's the Zord guy. I don't want to hear about the Gorg Resort again. Sorry, man.
That how
Yeah. Playing it on a CRT probably helped a lot too, right? Let's switch to this guy. Run away! Don't want to accidentally shoot any of you. These guys must have seen me slightly in the distance. Whoops. Didn't realize I was dead. Shit. I think this is pretty far back. Forgot that those things were out in the swamp. I think the game just... Oh, wait, we're okay. I had talked to this guy. I'm gonna go talk to the Zort dude. Mm-hmm. The one I always remember is 1997 is Final Fantasy VII. That's my touch point. Cut to the dialogue, just in case this added a quest to my list here. Zele will buy any Zort I find. Okay. Once I start working my way out of this area, I will save. You remember the N64 was 1996. Yeah, I've told this, for some reason, and I have no idea why, I have a core memory of playing Diddy Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest, and being on the title screen and it's saying, you know, registered trademark 1995, and just me as a kid being like, huh, it is 1995, isn't it? It's like the release year for a game that I'll never forget. It's a stupid thing to have done. I don't know why like that sticks out, and like I don't remember the faces of most of my friends as a kid. Okay, so I think there's another tower. I gotta be really careful about these tentacle monsters. Don't know if I can swim through here, can I? What's with these like gas bag things? Final Fantasy 18. Isn't Final Fantasy 10 like 2000? Pretty early. Maybe like early 2001. Okay, let's F2 to get out the save crystal, E to save. Okay. I don't know where this goes. I feel like I still have tons of stuff to do in this zone, but let's see where this goes really quick. Strange fruit. Don't think I want to do this zone yet. It's cool that it's here, though. I'll leave a note to future Marstead to come here, since I totally haven't explored this zone at all. Okar Forest World portal is where? This is Eastern Island. Eastern Island on Okasankar. Maybe go there next stream if lost. And Chocobo rank for revealing the secrets of FF8. See. There must be some other useful island here. Can't go in the temple on the left. I think I talked to all of the major NPCs in the big town there after liberating it. That building in the top left there just had a bunch of enemies in it. I think there might be a portal there too. Try going much further over. Shit. Those things hurt really bad, man. It's like ridiculous. You have failed your mission. Try getting there by different means, maybe. I can just swim. Maybe that's the best, because I don't think those big vine monsters spawn in the open water. The sharks maybe eat me, though. I guess we'll see. Real middle-aged white men are weak to grass type attacks. Ain't that the truth? Like I'd fall over with a slight breeze, to be honest. Or just go on the back side of this island here. Can these guys like take me across the river in their boats? Is that why they're here? I don't see a way to get across without fighting these sharks.
Hello.
Yes,
How are you?
fine.
Is something wrong?
No,
Okay. What's your name?
Zidar.
Zadar. Nice name.
Yes. I go now.
That's it. Okay. Right on. Maybe they do something later after I do a quest or something.
Hey there.
Ulukai, I am pleased to have met you.
Thanks. What do you do here?
My name is Sadar. I am a Sankar catcher, or I was until I had a problem with my boat.
Problem?
Well, what's your problem?
I hate to trouble you with this, Ulukai, but I have a hole in my boat. I struck a rock last moon and was forced to throw over all the Sankar I had caught just to stay above the water. Now, I do nothing with it.
You don't have a boat repair guy around here?
We did until this moon. He was reverted with a group of others who Croax thought were Dolotai guardians. So now no one can help me.
Anything I can do?
If I only
Yeah,
had the gland of a Z-dog, then I could
The
fix
gland
it
of a
myself,
Z-dog?
but they are so dangerous that I would never ask you to get one, Ulukai.
Tell me about these Z-dogs.
Great
They are
line.
the plague of all Okasankar. We can never kill them, for they grow back so quickly. They look like a tall plant, but they attack fast and are very deadly.
And this gland?
Once they die, they always spit out a gland. Inside this gland are the seeds of the Z-dog, but the liquid in the gland is very sticky and is great for patching holes.
Mmm, tasty.
Do not get too close to them, Ulukai. They do spit, but their spit is easier to avoid than when they try to bite you. You can find them to the southeast of the city entrance.
So what can you tell me about Sankar?
Most of the Sankar in this area have all been caught. Croax has been making us catch Sankar for many hundreds of moon to feed his soldiers. They weaken without much food, but now most of the Sankar are gone.
What do you catch now?
A few still can find different types of Sankar, but the one
Dude,
most see now
this
is
guy's
the
really
deadly
extra.
Senecta. You can see them because I parted their backs.
A niche
sticks
rapper
out of the
named
water.
Z-Dog.
If you swim in the waters outside the floating fences, you will find yourself quickly reverted by one of those Sankar.
Sounds like I better watch where I'm swimming.
You can only swim outside the floating fence if you are close to a boat. The Senecta are intelligent and fearable because we try to catch them as well. But if you swim too far from the boat, you will be in danger.
Not kidding. So, oh shit, I didn't mean that. Wrong button. Needs a Z-Dog gland. I think I literally need a boat to get over there. I don't really have any other options. So I might be done in this zone for now until I can get the thing he wants. I think that those sharks are just an instant kill. trying to decide if I just want to go to that other island. Let me save really quick. I guess I can position myself in front of the portal for it so that future Marstead just has a fresh place to explore. That's probably the way to go. I think I did okay on making progress today. Getting that idol thing taken care of was pretty complicated. Get him. Shoot me, bro. All right, and since this game is complicated, I'm going to leave a lot of future Marstead notes here before we jump to Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Okay, future Marstead. You have not really finished this zone. There's an NPC here on a boat who can take you somewhere further that you can't, because if you swim in the water, you get eaten by the sharks. So you got to talk to a guy in a boat in that big village that's like west of here. But he says he wants a Z-Dog gland, and that's on your quest list here. So maybe Google Z-Dog so you can get a clear image of what it's supposed to look like. So you can try to gather that next time. You haven't done this zone at all. This is Okan Sankar. You got the main item, like the objective of this game in brief is you're trying to get 4 of these Mons. You got one from the starting green zone, which you're basically done with. I don't think there's one in the desert city. I think the desert city is just a place to buy stuff. I think you have enough money now, you could go buy another weapon. When you press R, you can see your weapon list. Currently you're using this one just because you have an excess of ammo for it, but you probably need to make ammo for everything because you burn through it pretty fast. Yeah, there's a couple of quests you can turn in there. When you go there and press T, you should see like you finished one to fix a well, but there's an NPC you have to turn it into who you still haven't found. So maybe also Google the location of that guy. His name's like Heka or something, H-E-K-A. You can scroll back in the VOD to see what it was. I get the feeling that you don't need to do these zones in any particular order, provided that you get all 4 of the elemental keys, right? So you could probably... This portal goes to a zone you haven't explored at all. So start of the next episode, I would recommend popping through it just so that you aren't retreading territory you've been to a million times. You can get your sea legs back. When you are playing, I would recommend scrolling the mouse all the way forward to go into first-person view, and then you can press Q to bring out your gun. In first-person view, it makes it easier to aim when you... let me switch the gun here. Yeah. When you hold right-click, there are some crates that can only be opened. Crates and vases can only be opened by shooting them. You can't, like, kick them or punch them or anything. And occasionally there are important items in vases, so I would break every vase you encounter. You had, like, a quest item that was in a vase that you almost missed. If you didn't know that there had to be something in that building, you would have missed it entirely. You have enough ammo and enough resources now. You should be able to take on most enemies. If you see one of those enemies, like those things there, they're like turrets. They're pretty dangerous. They like fire at you with a Gatling gun, so make sure you kill them as quickly as possible before they take you out. But I think you should be good to go. Thanks, Alfalfa, for sharing this game. I am enjoying it. It is very different from any other open world game I've played, and it has some cool ideas. Your next save is, let's overwrite this, right? So it's end of stream 425, not Steam. 4. The northeast save. Sometimes it's hard to find. When you go to boot this game, it gives you one save dialogue. When you boot into the game, it gives you a different one. So it's the one in the northeast corner. Good luck to you. Next up is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Give me a few minutes to get that set up. I'll be back shortly.